All right, let's get right to it, straight to the point. All right, in the aftermath of the Kansas City Chiefs game, Andy Reid was very vocal about his relationship with Travis Kelce and the situation that had taken place with Travis Kelce when they had a confrontation during the Super Bowl in which Travis Kelce had slightly bumped Andy Reid because of his frustrations for not getting targets in the first half of the Super Bowl. You clearly saw that he was frustrated. You clearly saw that Travis Kelce was angry. And I've been on record to state that even though I understood Travis Kelce's frustration, there was no reason for him to bump Andy Reid like that. And Andy Reid had came out and he basically said that he actually appreciated the passion in which Travis Kelce had displayed by bumping him. And he said he didn't mind him, being bumped, and he said it actually made him feel young and motivated. But here's my question about it, right? And look, I want to say this first before I get started. Look, man, I don't have nothing against Travis Kelce personally. What if that was a black player, though? I guarantee you that we would not hear the end of it. And the media would have been way more harsh on the black player as opposed to that in one Travis Kelce or another race, man. I mean, we just got to be honest with it, I can remember a time when the whole Latrell Sprewell incident had taken place when he choked PJ Carlesimo back in the 90s. And if y'all don't know, that was in the NBA. That took place with the Golden State Warriors. Former player Latrell Sprewell had got into it with former coach PJ Carlesimo, and that's when Latrell Sprewell had choked PJ Carlesimo. And it was everywhere, and this was before social media, so imagine if we had social media now, how that would have been blown up. And even then, looking back on it now, things were blown way out of proportion. All you saw was, Latrell as the bad guy. They painted him in a negative light. And he came out finally and was able to tell his story. But all along, when that situation was happening, of course it became a thing of black and white. That's the obvious thing, and nobody really wants to say anything about that, but it is what it is. And more importantly, it became his word against mine. And being that, PJ Carlissimo was choked and everything, of course, that's where the victim, him feeling like he was victimized and him playing the victim is going to come in. But as I've said before, there's three sides to every story. But getting back on Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, I guarantee you, if Travis Kelce was black, we wouldn't be hearing, we would not hear the end of it. But see, they just glance over it. The media is not even gonna, they're gonna make excuses for Travis Kelce. And like I said, man, I happen to like Travis Kelce, as a player. I don't know him, personally, but he seems like a dope guy, man. As far as to be around and somebody that you want as your teammate. But hey, like I said before, he is human, just like anybody else. But my only thing is, let that be another player. Let that have been another player of another, let that have been a black player. No, I guarantee you, they would not stop talking about it. And also, being that it was the Super Bowl on the big stage, because if they're making a big deal about Usher, holding on to Alicia Keys, can you imagine if it was a black player that got into it with Andy Reid and he bumped him? Can you just imagine how the media would be all over them? So, that's what we got to look at it as. And I was thinking about this. I wasn't going to bring this up. I started. I was kind of hesitant to, but I said, nah, that's not what we do here, man. If something on our mind, man, we gonna say it. And if something on my mind, of course, I'm gonna say it. So I'm asking you, what do you think about this? If Travis Kelce was black and had bumped Andy Reid, do you think that the media attention would be entirely different? I want to hear from y'all. Straight to the point. Make sure you like this video, share it, subscribe. Also hit the notifications too. Until then, I'll get at y'all later.